What's good, YouTube? This is your Pastor Lionel. I'm back with another video. If you've been watching my community tab, you can make posts on YouTube. If y'all been watching my posts, y'all know I've been updating my studio. Like if y'all look behind me, I have put up studio panels that my younger sister gave me. So yes, sis, thank you for these soundproof panels. They've been making my room and my videos, just not just my recordings, it's been making my videos sound way better. So thank you. Now look, outside of soundproofing my room, I wanted to add more to my studio, like just small stuff, right? Now for the longest, I've been using this Audio Box 96 from PreSonus. It's a great interface. I wouldn't say it's as good as the Focusrite interfaces, but PreSonus, I found out a month ago that 10 years ago, they actually dropped this thing called the TubePre V2 and just the TubePre before they dropped the version 2. Yeah, it's from PreSonus and it's a preamp. A preamp is basically something that's going to saturate the sound. It's not necessarily distorting it. It's a little deeper than distortion. It's actually working within the harmonics of the information that is given, right? So it's a different type of distortion. So yeah, right here, we're gonna look at some of the, modes we got. So right here, you have 80 hertz cutoff. So yeah, think of it like an EQ. You got your high end and you got the low end. Now, when you get to that low end, that's where all that rumble in your voice come from. All that bassy, boomy, it start clashing with the 808s in your beat. It start clashing with the kick and, it can sound really boomy, really boxy, and you want to cut that out a lot of the times. And they give you an option to do an 80 hertz cutoff, right? Where that usually would be at. I might not use it because I like to do that stuff later, but it's good to have that there though. So yeah, right here we have a 48 volt phantom power. You need phantom power to use a condenser microphone. And I will show you the condenser microphone that I'm going to be using after I'm done demonstrating this. I don't plan on using it, but if you play the guitar and you plan on plugging it into this, you're probably going to be using that button. Okay, now we're going to go to the knobs. We have a drive knob that is for the saturation. That's for the tube that's in here, okay? There's the tube in here. It's from China. I'm about to replace it actually with this one from Russia. It's a Mullard one. I'm gonna replace it with this one. Y'all will see me do that with this screwdriver. But yeah, there's a tube in here and that heat forms in the tube. And when you turn this drive up, it actually adds warmth to your vocal. There's a huge difference between emulating saturation, which is still good. Like I have saturation emulators on my computer. Like I have a soft tube saturator on my computer. Like saturation is dope, whether it's digital or analog. But I found that analog, that's the real thing. That's what it's emulating. Why not have the real thing? So I wanted the real thing. So I got this tube. I'm about to put it in here. You got the drive knob to turn the drive up and, crank that bitch up. And then you got the gain knob that's just for the volume. That doesn't affect the tube or the saturation. It just affects the overall volume. That's how you would be using this. And yeah, that is the PreSonus TubePre V2. We're going to be using this. I'm going to test it without the saturation. I'm going to test it with the saturation with the stock tube in it, the China tube. And then I'm going to do another one with this tube in it, right? After I take it apart and put the new tube in. And yeah, guys, also the microphone I'm using is a MXL 4000. I'm going to take this stuff off so you can see what it looks like. All right, this is my brother's microphone. Actually, he's letting me use this for New Levels, New Devils, and really all our projects. So I've already recorded some test audio, right? And so I've already tested the raw vocals without saturation. Then I added the drive to add the saturation with the China stock tube. So we've already got all that recorded. Now I'm about to take this apart. I have to wiggle this out. Yeah, y'all want to be very careful with this because I don't want to mess up any other parts in here. All right, y'all, I think I got it. There we go. So yeah, y'all can see I got it out. It is a 12AX7B China tube. And when I was reading online before I bought this, everybody was saying that this is not the best tube and to buy a better one, that's actually from a good company. And I went with this Russian company called Mullard. And this is the one we're going to be putting in there right now. So yeah, y'all got the new one in there nice and tight. I do recommend y'all wear gloves in case y'all might cut yourselves.
Gucci socks with Gucci shoes, big dog like Scooby-Doo. Texas raised, what it do? Cali blaze, Cali views. I got to check this happy news. Big fro, nappy do. With your chick, she bombed too. Her nature sweet like palm fruit. Gucci socks with Gucci shoes, big dog like Scooby-Doo. Texas raised, what it do? Cali blaze, Cali views. I got to check this happy news. Big fro, nappy do. With your chick, she bombed too. Her nature sweet like palm fruit. Gucci socks with Gucci shoes, big dog like Scooby-Doo. Texas raised, what it do? Cali blaze, Cali views. I got to check this happy news. Big fro, nappy do. Gucci socks with Gucci shoes, big dog like Scooby-Doo. Texas raised, what it do? Cali blaze, Cali views. I got to check this happy news. Big fro, nappy do. With your chick, she bombed too. Her nature sweet like palm fruit.
So yeah, you heard my raw vocals. Y'all heard me use the TubePre. After the raw vocals, y'all heard me use the TubePre with the stock tube in it. And then after that, I went back to my raw vocals, and then I showed y'all the vocals with the Russian tube replacing the old one, right? And my honest opinion is the stock tube that it comes with isn't even bad. A lot of the reviews that I seen on the internet, they said that they didn't like the tube that it came with and they replaced it. But I think that the tube that it came with is fine. If you get the TubePre and you buy it used, but it still comes with the stock tube in it, it hasn't been replaced, it's okay. You can still use it. But if you are specific, you want a certain sound with your vocals, you don't like how bright it sounds, you think it's a little too bright on the high end and the mid end. Cause like in my opinion, if I had a choice, yeah, I'm gonna use a better tube, but I think this one is just fine. But I went ahead and replaced it anyway. Yeah, my honest thoughts is I think the one from Russia sounds better. I think it sounds more consistent. When I mean consistent, I mean from the low end to the high end, all the way. I think it's saturating the whole field. The one that it comes with, this stock one, honest to God, I think it's only affecting the mid range and the high end. It doesn't sound like it's really crunching that bottom low end like how I want it. So that's why I'm glad I got the new tube. I noticed the difference, and yeah, that's my opinion on it. My next purchase will be a compressor. It looks just like this TubePre V2. It's by PreSonus, but it's called a Comp 16, right? Comp compressor. And yeah, y'all, what I like about the Comp 16 is it has all these presets. Like if you're going to compress drums, then you have 3 different presets for drums. If you're going to compress a guitar, you got 3 different presets for guitar and keyboards and all that type of shit. And then you got what I'm going to use it for, which is the 3 presets for vocals. Realize I'm saying presets, so you don't have to dial in shit. You don't have to make the release a certain way, attack a certain way. You don't have to mess with the threshold. Everything is already built in as a preset. And they actually base this off of real studio engineers who use compressors all the time and ask them, yeah, what's the best presets for like rappers, singers, anybody that's just trying to record into the box before doing some real mixing, right? They ask these questions and they actually built presets around those answers. And yeah, I'm gonna get the Comp 16. I'm gonna have it right under my preamp. It's gonna be the preamp, the one that y'all see, the TubePre. It's gonna be the preamp, and then under that is gonna be my compressor. And yeah, right under the compressor, under the Comp 16, I'm gonna have my audio box, right? The audio box USB 96. Everything's gonna be PreSonus. I decided to do that. I want everything to be kind of cohesive. And I just think it looked cool. I always wanted to have my own analog vocal chain, and I'm finally able to do it. Even if it's on a smaller scale, I'm doing it and I'm having fun. I can't wait to record more music using my new gear, and more gear I'm gonna add to the future. And yeah, to the next video, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay creative. Don't stop creating. All right. Even if you don't have the gear that you want, use what you have. So by the time you do get the gear that you want, you done built so much knowledge with what you have. You can't wait to put your hands. You deserve to put your hands on some new gear. You feel me? So anyway, y'all stay blessed to the next video. Peace.
Thoughts on thoughts, exotic, we poppin', hypnotic, bold high, out the tropics, dot to dot, Google poppin', fuck my ex, no she plotting, I'm on the next, yeah she slobbing, BBL, big body, give him hell, Illuminati. Thoughts on thoughts, exotic, we poppin', hypnotic, bold high, out the tropics, dot to dot, Google poppin', fuck my ex, no she plotting, I'm on the next, yeah she slobbing, BBL, big body, give him hell, Illuminati. Make it pop, for my city, throw that ass, for the gang, make it pop, for my city, throw that ass.
ass for the gang. Make it pop for my city. Throw that ass for the gang. Pussy pop for my city. Twerk that ass for the gang. Dots a dot, Google popping. That can't stop what I'm dropping. Switching lanes, Texas knocking. For the gang, we ain't flopping. Mary Jane got me foggy. Yeah, yo bitch on my body. Call the Uber, cause she naughty. Sexy cougar, pouring coffee. Benjamin Frank, oh I'm bossy. Big bang, like I'm Saudi. Make it rain on the body. Make it rain on the body. Got your man on my couch. No complaints, out her mouth.